didn't catch that on video. Hello folks, welcome to a video presentation of me and my capstone. So I'm Brian Whitelaw McDonald, for those of you checking in on the page just wondering who this guy is. And this is my workshop, the lab, where I'm doing a multitude of projects, some of which I'm melding into my capstone. Which, for those of you who are checking in after seeing my earlier posts, you might be asking, what exactly is this project? And I would like to explain that it's a little complicated. But we began in New Orleans in the beginning of May. We flew in on Thursday, May 4th, to go visit New Orleans Jazz Fest. From there, we traveled up through Louisiana, through Mississippi, along Highway 61 and the Natchez Trace, as it's called, all the way up through to Clarksdale. And while in Clarksdale, we encountered a friend named Alain from Switzerland. He bummed with us for a few days. We moved on into Tennessee, Memphis, Nashville, we stayed with friends in Nashville, particularly musical friends, which was a lot of fun. Then finally, down through Georgia, we visited Athens, where REM and Widespread Panic and the B-52s are all from, so a college town. And passed through Macon, Georgia to visit the grave of Duane Allman, of course, which is a pilgrimage that everybody traveling that path should be doing. And finally, we finished in Savannah. And all in all, where we began it, a little with a plan of making a documentary about the whole thing, we realized we might be a little bit ill-prepared for that, and so from there it's just taken a bit of a turn as a sort of musical odyssey. So, that brings us to the workshop here. A while ago I committed to making a project for a friend. Come on back. And that is this right here. I am building a friend a vintage instrument using brand new parts I've been helping make. And this, we just finally painted this, and it's looking a lot more beautiful than I expected. But my travels have got me thinking a little bit more about how I'm going to make this age and make this look like it's seen the road and seen what I've seen. So that's part of it. The next part of my story, I've been doing a mixture of different writings to narrate my story. You've seen niblets of them. And some typed, some actually typed on a typewriter, as some of you have pointed out. And some of it, just typed up on a laptop. What has become the main focus of my capstone, however, is writing music. I've converted my recently cleaned out garage into a sort of music space, and that is where I'm holding myself up for hours at a time, just sitting there with a guitar and recording setup. So that's a little update on me. I've been sort of hunched in here over noxious chemicals with my Walter White getup for the past few days, and the next week is going to be spent with doing a mix of this sort of stuff here, and music, recording, writing, and probably wailing into a microphone for a good few hundred tries. So that's an update on me. This is the lab. I hope you're all having a wonderful time, and I'd love to catch up with you again sometime later. Ciao.
When the sun burst through the sky, there was a band playing